Checklist. You can create checklists in D2L. Once again, we can go to the navigation bar, click Checklist, and to create a new checklist, we simply click New Checklist. Here we can give a name for our checklist. How to study. We can give it a brief description. These are the steps to how to study. Whether or not you want this open in a new window when it's actually opened. We'll go ahead and we'll click Save. Okay, so it takes us to this part here where we can now add the items underneath the checklist. Okay, now a couple things I want to point out here. New category is sort of like a module in content. Okay, so it's big category headings, and then underneath the category headings we have the actual items that can be checked on that. So where that's at then, if we go ahead and we say new category, and you have to create a category first. So we'll go up here and we'll say materials. Okay. If you want to give a description, what do I need? There we go. And now if I want to add another category, I can go ahead and say Save and New. So that was materials. And these are the steps to studying. Okay, I'll go ahead and hit Save. Now what that actually did, I'll just move the screen down here. We've now actually created two categories for our checklist. Okay. Now I'll need to actually put the items underneath that. So I'll click New Item. So here's where we pick the categories for our checklist. And if I've forgotten a category up on here, then I can simply add a new category right here. So this is the actual name to the item for our checklist. So what I'm going to need, I'm going to need to buy the textbook. And I'll come down here and I'll hit Save and New. What else will I need to do? Well, I'll need to buy a notebook. I'll do Save and New. And once again, this is going underneath materials. And since I'm studying, I need to buy some coffee. Save and New. Now we'll actually go to the steps of studying. So we'll want to read the book. Okay, and then you want to make sure you always come back to here. These are in the steps of study. Okay, now for grins and giggles, I'll go ahead and leave that as here as materials, and so we'll say like oops, and we'll see this show up where it's not supposed to here in a moment. So we'll take notes. And of course, we need to drink the coffee. That's the last one I'm going to do, and I'm going to actually say here, Save. And you should also point out here, you can actually put due dates when these items are due. So you can actually click a due date on here and have it displayed in the calendar. Okay, so what did that do? So here is our category for materials, steps to studying. And it was like, whoops. Here's our take notes. It's in the wrong spot. It should be down here. So all we have to simply do is click on that to edit it. And I will put it into the correct. Okay, now if I look at it, okay, so we've got read the book, drink the coffee, but I'd really like to be read the book, take notes, and then drink the coffee. So I'm going to need to reorder that. So once again, the reorder is right here. Okay, and all I need to do is make that number 3. That pushes that at number 2. We'll go ahead and hit save. That put that in the right order there. Read the book, take notes, drink coffee as needed, and we'll hit save. Now here's our checklist. So now if I hit the drop down here, I can actually preview, and this will show exactly what the students will see. So there it is there. So as I complete the steps here, buy the textbook, yep, buy a notebook, buy lots of coffee, okay, read the book, take the notes, and drink the coffee. And that's the steps on how to create a checklist.